For those who often need a massage for the neck, shoulders, back, or lower back, this video will be particularly interesting for you. This device will also surely interest those who are office workers or for some other reason spend a lot of time in the same body position. And another category of people who might find this device truly interesting are those who deal with systematic physical exertion. This slightly quirky thing mimics the hands of a real masseur. Here are a few ways it can be used, and this is how it looks. Well, let's get to know it in detail. And I will also share a few words about my personal usage experience and even an unexpected surprise. Let's begin. This is the box that awaits the future owner. Inside you can find documents, a charging cable, and the massager itself. The massager itself is covered with eco-leather, or as I have also encountered, this material is called eco-leather. The inner part of the device that touches the body or clothing during the massage, depending on the location, is covered with a soft fabric that is very pleasant to the touch. And most importantly, this part of the cover is removable. It has a zipper. Accordingly, over time it can even be washed. Most likely this should be done at a low temperature. As you can see, inside the massager there are 4 things that look like fingers. I probably can't come up with a better description. Well, they are the ones who perform our massage. The massager has this elastic strap of adjustable length for fixation, for example around the torso. And here are 2 straps that you can hold with your hands during use. Honestly, I have never worn this strap while using it, although yes, it is probably the correct way. And with the strap you can probably even free your hands and, for example, continue working on your laptop. But I didn't combine massage and work. I'll explain why later. Just watch the video until the end. Then you'll understand what I'm talking about. It is very important that this massager is wireless. That means it does not need to be connected to an outlet or a power supply unit. Because let's agree, achieving comfort with wires for such a thing would be difficult. But quite an unexpected thing for me was that not only does the massage happen here, but also heating of the massage area is added to it. This probably works to prepare the tissues and muscles for the massage directly. And in general, the heating gives quite a nice feeling. But it can be turned off if desired. Now, for example, it's summer, and heating is not always appropriate. Therefore, when the massager starts, it turns on with heating, and then you can press the button at your discretion to turn it off. At the same time, the diode on this panel changes from red to green. This is a massage without heating. Overall, controlling the massager is very simple. There is a power button, an intensity button. There are 2 options, higher and lower intensity. Heating and mode button. The massager also has 2 of them. My favorite mode of operation is when these mechanical fingers make smooth movements. I didn't actually believe it at first when I tried it, that the sensations were so pleasant. After all, it's like a machine, and the movement here is of course just mechanical, possibly with the help of some kind of eccentric system where rotation is converted into another type of movement. But how well it is implemented, I am still surprised, even though I have been using the massager for a week. It really feels like that moment when someone stands behind you and seems to knead this area with their hands. In short, my surprise and satisfaction are simply indescribable. It's truly a pleasant sensation. The second mode feels exactly as you would expect from a massage machine. More mechanical. It performs the massage in jerks, often pausing from time to time. I'll tell it like it is. I personally did not quite understand this mode. Maybe it is more appropriate in some situations, but I almost always use the first main mode for me. It is better to start with a lower intensity to get used to it, and then you can switch to a higher one. The massager works for up to 10 minutes and then automatically shuts off for protection and to prevent overheating when using the heating function. The massage can last up to 70 minutes on a single charge, and the built-in battery has a capacity of 2000 mAh. The massager charges via a Type-C port, just like smartphones. To get ahead and somewhat predict the questions you might have, I will say that you cannot charge the massager and use it at the same time, so you need to think about recharging it a little in advance. And the diode on the massager will also indicate the device's charging status. A small observation, since the device charges via Type-C, it can, of course, be charged even from a power bank. And another point is that it can hardly be called portable. It is quite noticeably heavy. But on the other hand, if you are traveling, for example, by car, you can easily take it with you and even relax somewhere along the way, when your neck or shoulders get tired. So, regarding my impressions and the use of the massager during work, perhaps some people manage to work and massage themselves with the device at the same time. But it doesn't work that way for me. because using the massager has such a relaxing effect on me that I start to feel like I'm falling asleep. And if I do a massage late in the evening, I just close my eyes and start to fall asleep from this feeling of relaxation and overall pleasant effect. I don't know how this will affect you, but this is how it works for me. And regarding the massage and relaxation, of course, the manufacturer provides recommendations for various usage options. The massager can be adapted for use on both arms and thus legs, areas where there are large muscles, where tension and fatigue may be felt, and all of this will work quite well. But the very top option for use, in my opinion, is of course the neck and shoulders. And I repeat, I am personally impressed by how much this does not feel like some mechanical massage. How cool it is that it replicates that very classic massage movement just like a person would do for you. It is still not very clear to me how the manufacturer calculated the design, as there are no adjustments for different neck thicknesses. However, the massage works equally well for both larger individuals and quite petite ones. Dough on delicious, tasty, and scrumptious dough.